Well, good afternoon. We are in Darkstar again, and this time we have her on course here. We're aimed in the direction we want to fly. We're not flying out into the Bermuda Triangle. Let's see, we got to click this to get the full effects, and our altitude 101,000 feet, so we're up there. We'll click on the standby on the scramjet, and we are starting from Tampa and Sarasota area. My grandparents used to go south in the winter, and later when they had the money, they had their winter quarters and their summer quarters. Summer quarters, Fairfield Beach, Connecticut, and then they ended up Candlewood Lake, Connecticut. The Fairfield Beach house, I think, needed modernization, so they maybe built a new house in Candlewood Lake, which was over by the New York border. Washington, Connecticut was close by. Danbury was close by. Okay, so let's get going here. We're Mach 3. We're heading in the right direction. We're going to come up on the power, and we got to click down here to get the afterburners on. A little unusual, but it's all right. We can deal with that. So we'll see how we do on the lights, and let's get this rolling here. Heading for LaGuardia Airport, New York, and oh yeah, this is much better. Look at we can see the lights here at night.
Cessna 799er, contact Tampa, approach on 118.5.
We might even see the Big Dipper. Here comes the scramjets, and we could probably follow it.
118.5 Cessna 799er. Goodbye.
And we'll click this.
Experimental 7 Bravo Charlie, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.325. Good day. Miami Center, Southwest 4001 Heavy, is at 11,000 feet, climbing flight level 250.
We're climbing to 109, we'll push the nose back down.
Southwest 4001 Heavy, Miami Center, altimeter 29.902, radar contact, continue.
Here comes the red sled.
133.325, experimental 7 Bravo Charlie.
There we go.
Goodbye.
That's looking over toward Jacksonville, I believe. That's over there. Miami should be down to the south there. And this will be a little prettier. We're down to 102,000. Let's go inside, and we get the nose back up. We can see Florida coming up the coastline, so we won't be out in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. And we'll hold this at 100,000 feet. And let's see where we're looking out here. Here we're scrambling up here. Let's see what this is right here. Brunel, I don't know where that is, but we'll check on where we are. We're up at We're just going to be moving out of Florida here shortly, and let's go ahead down and look at the coastline coming up, and possibly we can get these little cheaters to tell us where we are. And 111,000. That's holding pretty good. The course is going over to our right slightly, so we can keep it level flight. And we'll put it right down there. Yeah, we can. It's not pitch black now. And the time of day, we'll leave that right where it is. I do believe we're going to get close to Kitty Hawk, and where I learned to fly. Kitty Hawk was the first flight of a human in 1904, 1900 something, and then I flew first first time flying an airplane was in 1955, and that was in Norfolk, Virginia. So we should be coming up here on Norfolk, Virginia. We'll look down here and see what we make out of that. Mach 9.8, 110,000 feet. That's pretty good right there. And we'll go ahead and put the chart up. See what this city is. If we can. See that doesn't like that. So let's see where we are here. Charleston. Yeah, that's Charleston. And let's see if we get back here. Yeah, right to the left. So that's yeah, we're just going right by Charleston, right there. Yeah, so that's working pretty good. We'll look up ahead. See what this looks like right here. Let's try that again. And that is Myrtle Beach. We're going right by Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And then we come up here, and we're going to come up going inland a little bit. Let's see this last big spot right here. Oak Island. That's Oak Island right over there. Now we're going inland a little bit. The course is going to the right, so we need to go to the right. And this time we'll have enough light to maybe see, and we'll keep that up there. Let's go this back one. And look up here. Yeah, there's Norfolk right there. So way up there, possibly Norfolk. Kitty Hawk was here to the right, but that wouldn't be lit up so much. That's right out along here. Here, let's go back out. Yeah, that goes right out to Kitty Hawk right in there. Now I've lost our guy. Let's see if we can pick him up here. Yeah, there he is, right in there. Right in there. It's the only thing that's moving that fast. Okay. Yeah, we're coming right up on Norfolk right here. And the Chesapeake Bay. Yep. And we'll click this out, because after that we go up these peninsulas, and there's not many big cities out there. But Norfolk is lit up real nicely here, and we can see the Chesapeake Bay coming in there. And we went right across our course line. But that's right where I learned to fly. There's an airplane right down there. Right down there. My ship was almost under the airplane is where my ship destroyer. I was stationed on this destroyer there. And then we take the Chesapeake Ferry across, and then we go up here to Maryland, and shoot up, and finally get up to New Jersey. We'll get up to the Jersey coast up here. We shouldn't get lost, because I know this territory real well. Flew back and forth in the Tri-Pacer. Not this fast though. And the moon is right overhead. I'm not going to go up and look for it, because I'll get disoriented. I did see Orion's Belt the other night, so we go around here a little bit for Orion's Belt. I don't see it right now. There's something interesting right there, but I don't quite recognize that. Oh boy, we're looking back over here. I don't know what that is, but we do get up here where we're running into Washington, D.C. Now we have to be careful. We don't want to go right over New York. Yeah, we're there. We're there. This is the Jersey Shore coming up. This is Long Island going out right there. There's the Long Island Sound. And we've got to start coming down. We're over New Jersey. There's the Jersey Shore right there. Going up. Probably Bay Head is right in there. We used to go to the shore right there. And we'll go ahead and put out the spoilers. It's pretty though. Yeah, shut it off. We got to go in here, shut off the scramjets. There we go. And we might as well just enjoy the scenery here. And looking out towards Summit, we flew out, and Summit's going to be right out along in here. Maybe up a little higher, maybe right up at this level right here. And then we're going to look at there's Manhattan right there. There's the East River going up, and right up there at the top of the East River is right where we're going to land. But I was going to land on 4 going up to the north, but we'll just come around. We'll go out here, out Long Island, and just come back around and land to the south. At 70,000 feet. We'll see if we see. Yeah, we can see LaGuardia Airport right there. No, right there. I had 2 streets, but that's LaGuardia right now. Here's Kennedy off to the right, and LaGuardia is off to the left. And if we overshoot, we'll just come around left and land at Kennedy. So we'll keep going. We're going up Connecticut. No, this is Long Island. Here's Connecticut. Out over here is probably Bridgeport. Right there. So we'll make sure we don't lose sight of what we're tracking on here. There's right there is LaGuardia right under us. To the left, we're down to 30,000 feet. So we'll land and be looking back toward Manhattan Island. And there's Manhattan Island, right across there. Looking on over, there's Newark Airport right over there up on top. And what are we doing? 27,000 feet. We'll point the nose down a little more. We'll hang the wheels out. There's no flaps, so we'll watch the wheels come down. There's the wheels coming down. There's the moon. You get to see the moon. There's the moon. Still haven't found any of the dippers. All right, we'll come on around. Let's see, we're down to 14,000 feet, so we're going to have to come back in with some power. Boy, the night sky is just beautiful tonight. 10,000 feet, 200 knots. Now it'll turn. Let's see if we got everything on here. Yeah, we got everything on. I love the reflection of the moon. See, with more lights at Boston, all we had was the bay. Right now I can see which end is up. And we're 5,000 feet. So we're coming back to land on runway 22. Three 3,000 feet. I see the Whitestone Bridge right over here, and then our little airport I used to land at was Flushing Meadows was right in there. This is Flushing Bay. Right on runway 22. Oh, yeah, it's 22. Runway 22. Tell them to cut the strobe. This is almost like daylight compared to Boston. It was like a black hole. 700 feet. $500 feet. A little porpoising. Yeah, we landed on the active runway. Again, we're invisible to real traffic. And then this is where general aviation is, so we'll come over here and park in the light. We're almost on some road, so we'll come off the road. There we go. Then we can look back here at the terminal across the way. The terminal. Yeah, there we go. Keep it right here. How's that? Maybe back here. There's downtown Manhattan. Well, we've got all kinds of lights going that way. That isn't as pretty over this way. Here's a active airliner landing right there. So this is a good look, and we'll go inside and shut it down. I thought I did shut it down. Oh, that's not shutting it down. That's the. Oh man, there's always something. Yeah, I was talking about the airplane not having an autopilot, but I was saying simulator in that last flight. I am 88 years old, so I guess you have to give me a little leeway. Thanks for riding along on Air. I call it Air Chance. Yeah, the old Skunk Works Darkstar. See you next time. Bye-bye.